Hey guys, welcome back to the Interceptor. We are here with another war video, and today ISO8A is matched up against x5e or 3 Realms. Now these guys are a very capable alliance. They are the combination of x5e and Elite. Elite was an alliance that I used to be a member of, actually. They were where I was before I went to D69. And I know there are a lot of great players there. So we knew that we had to play well. Now, coming off of last war, in War 5, we only had 2 deaths. Our opponent today also had 2 deaths in their last war. So we're both coming off our best wars of the season. So we knew that we would have to be on our A game if we wanted to win. And I have the team today of Diablo, Magik, and Warlock, which is actually a really fun Alliance War team. Now, originally, I was assigned the completely different team of Sorcerer Supreme, Nimrod, and CGR. And I was taking completely different paths that had like 3 more fights than this. But the thing is, Nimrod, when I ranked him up, I specifically told my officers, never assign me a Nimrod fight ever, please. I don't want to use him. This is purely a defensive/prestige rank up. If you assign me him, I won't use him. So they were like, okay, we don't really have another option for that fight. It has to be a Nimrod, so we'll send someone else. And they said they understand because, to be fair, I was extremely clear. And it sucks because I'm missing out on sorcerer fights. I would have had, I think, 2 sorcerer fights. But it's kind of the sacrifice you have to make. A champion I really, really wanted to use in sorcerer, I couldn't use because I didn't want to use Nimrod. Not that it's a big deal because someone actually ended up getting sent on those exact same paths with Nimrod, CGR, sorcerer, and they took all the fights I did and they didn't die. So it literally didn't affect the war at all. It's just me and someone else completely swapped paths. And neither of us died, like I said, so it was perfect. Best case scenario for everyone. I am not forced to use a champion I hate, and no one died. So, yeah, I ran out of health boost there, so I just had to pause for a second and go buy some. But I'm on Path 1, Section 1, and Section 2, and then I have 1 mini-boss on the boss island. So this is a pretty straightforward fight with Terrax. I did use 2 of my pre-fights. I believe I used the Nullify pre-fight and the Energy Resistance pre-fight, and I just want to nullify all these regens he's getting with Mystic Dispersion. So there, I was actually going to dash back because I didn't need the regeneration, but I didn't do it in time. So I did not end up getting an extra vial, but that's completely fine because at this point he's almost dead, so I realize I'm kind of close to an L2 and he's at 4 poisons. I'm just going to throw the L2 right here and he's dead. The burst damage is going to kill him. 28 and a bit K burst damage. But that was an awesome fight. We'll go up to the next fight here. This is Abomination on Masochism Overtime, and I knew that this guy was placing without willpower because when I faced x5e last season, I think it was literally every defender I placed had no willpower, so it just kind of made sense. I thought they would have no willpower, and turns out I was right, which actually makes this fight doesn't actually change this fight at all. You'd think it would help. It doesn't help, but it doesn't hurt because they changed the regeneration on Masochism, so now it's like a long buff, whereas before it was a short burst, so you actually get way more power drain this way, so it's actually way better. Plus he gets that every 10 hits, so he gets it when you inflict a debuff on him and every 10 hits when he inflicts a debuff on himself, so it's just kind of like easy mode. And yeah, second SP2 kills, that's pretty much just a perfect fight as far as I'm concerned. And I don't need tech boost for this war because I only have 2 Warlock fights. They're actually back-to-back. It's coming up into this next fight as well. But this war is just... I am so happy about how this war went. Very, very little in this war could have gone better. Very little could have gone better. For me, personally. So we're going up into the second fight. Now, this does also have regeneration. I could also use Magik here, but it doesn't matter. So we start off the fight taking a 5-hit combo to the face, but this is my last Warlock fight, so as long as I don't die, I'm completely fine. I know that Gulk is a global defender, so I just have to watch the timer, so you'll notice I'm not going to be hitting him right there. But when he does dash in and he gets his smash, he is stun immune. So I actually fought Gulk last season, and I remembered that, which is why I'm playing so defensive and safe here. But yeah, you'll notice like that passive regen, it stays for so long that you get quite a lot of power control from it. So while they did make the regen more potent, the way that they implemented it is a way that it can be cheesed better. So it's pretty much the best of both worlds for what they were trying to achieve. And now we are up to this fight. Now, I was thinking this would be the hardest fight of the war. Just watch this fight. And this is why I think Sersi is a trash defender. Just watch this fight. This is Demp's Sersi. Yeah, just watch it. This was hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. I'm already at an L1, so I throw my L1. I'm going to dash back right away to get a vial. I'm already at my L2, so I'm going to throw an L2. Power back boost. Right back to an L2. What I'm going to do again, I knew I'm unblockable. Throw another L2. Back to an L2. I do it again. Another L2 and it kills. If that was not the most effortless fight you have ever seen, I don't know what is. That was so much fun because she got her glancing back and I just nullified it instantly. Oh, it was such a good fight. Oh, I love that fight so much. I love Diablo. That was so effortless. And I haven't used a potion yet, which means that assuming I don't die in my only magic fight, I will go potionless for this war. Which is awesome. Now, this is a fight I'm extremely confident with. Normally, I would turn on half suicides here, but I know the matchup well, and I know how much health I'll come out with, so I know that I don't have to turn off full suicides. I mean, you should, but I didn't because I was so confident, and I just kind of wanted to get this fight over quickly. This war is not going to come down to fight time, but the fight time is going to be pretty close. So you'll see that later. Basically, you just want to kind of lock him down. And after 40 seconds, he's already at 35%. So I'm killing him very quickly. So there, I think he goes unstoppable like twice in this fight. Once or twice. But I also do a really good job of maintaining using medium, light, medium, light, medium combos as opposed to 5-hit combos because I want to keep his charges down. But yeah, he's dead in 1 minute. Now, I probably would have ended that fight with 90% had I only used half suicides, but that's fine. And now, for the best part of the war, I am doing my duty of giving this guy some Diablo pre-fights on the boss. We had a guy going with his rank 4 Tigra, and he soloed this Nimrod boss. And he couldn't have done it without the help of my Diablo pre-fights. Now, we lost. We lost 6-8. The score was 8-4 or 8-3 at one point, and they died 3 times in their last 10 fights. Now, let me tell you why that's significant. Because dying is not the only way that you can lose attack bonus in a war. We had 2 disconnects in this war. Which means that we only had 6 deaths. We would have tied them on deaths. And we would have won on fight time. So we died the same number of times as them. But the game was like, nope, 2 disconnects. So we lost. To be fair, we played like garbage. And I know this was not their best war either. But we definitely didn't get outplayed in this war, that's for sure. Good job to x5e. They are currently in 4th place, which is the first place in the top Masters bracket after the top 3. They played well. They just didn't outplay us. And they kind of got the win because of bad luck on our end. Not even deaths. But, you know, that happens. And for all we know, they had a disconnect. So I'm not saying that's the only reason we lost. I just don't know. I'm just saying, had we not had those disconnects, we also would have been at 6 deaths. So, that's going to be all for today. We are now 5-1 on the season. This is our first loss of the season. I have just the 1 death so far, and my PSR is at 41 out of 42, which is 98%. And my deathless streak is up to 11. So I'm taking a lot of fights so far this season. But I guess those 2 wars in a row where I took 9 fights kind of inflate those numbers. So that is going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't want to, just to be clear, I don't want to come off saying that like x5e didn't deserve the win. I just want to be clear about that. I'm just saying that it's unfortunate what happened to us. That's all I'm saying. And that had those disconnects not happened to us, we would have won on fight time off of a tie on defender kills. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.